knew what they were doing. They wanted to go to Africa because it was different. Then they came back. They came back from Rwanda and they came to the United States where everything's comfortable again. They bought a house in this nice neighborhood. It's actually just on the street. And then, 3 years later, they decided they needed to go back. Go back to this place of difference again. They had 3 sons by then. So I was the third one that came along, and they decided we can still go to Africa. These kids aren't going to have to struggle with that at all. And it's because they were so bent on spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ that they knew there's no problems. The Bible says in Galatians, there's neither Jew nor Greek, no slave nor free, no male or female, for we are all one in Jesus Christ. And my parents knew that when they took me overseas as a 5-year-old, knowing that kid's going to go to school with people that are so different than himself, yet he's going to live the best life he can live, because we're all one in Jesus Christ. So that's how my parents have seen it, and that's how I see it now, and that's, to me, really, that is the only way to bridge it, is we've got to grow up in a place of diversity, and we gotta have Jesus Christ. That's my life right there. And so I know a lot of you probably disagree with me, but it's okay. We're all different, right? Yet I can still find something in common with you guys, even when you disagree with me. There's something so important to my life. So raise your kids somewhere different. Don't move back to a predominantly white neighborhood because that's comfortable and that's a safe part of them. No. Go somewhere where your kids are going to see something different, and their life is going to be a whole lot better because they're going to see that difference and they're going to be able to relate to that difference.
So we have 3 students from other organizations that are promoting diversity on campus. If you guys want to come up right now, we have Sunny Moy from Asian Student Union. We have Joanna Gelbach from Student Alliance for Sexual Diversity, and we have John Henry from Icebreakers. If you want to come up and just introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Sunny, and I am Vice President of the Asian Student Union. Basically, what we are is a group that tries to promote cultural awareness, cultural customs, random stuff about that originates from the Asian region, and we do this twice a month. Once every 2 weeks. Basically, the officers meet every meeting. We try to discuss upcoming events and social events depending on different months, because we have different months for different cultures. We try to plan out every month for a different region in Asia. Basically, this next month we have International Month, and the past month we had Korean Month. Basically, what we do during each month is we try to have at least 2 social events, and we try to incorporate people from every different race, and we try to do things such as have sushi, or we try to watch international movies. Stars laughing, but she's also an Asian Student Union because she likes Asians. Last year we try to have an international month or international festival, which we try to promote a certain type of dance or custom from every region of Asia, non-specific, Thailand, Vietnam, Japan, Korea, China, but we have food, music, performances, dance, fan dance, whatever stuff. Yeah. I'm not really good at explaining what we do, but we do have really strong a sense of, we try to find who we are and try to explore our cultural roots. Because for me, I'm half Korean and half Chinese, but I was born here, so I really don't have any cultural background, because I was raised in a suburban area around Philadelphia, so I was raised around predominantly white people, so I didn't really have a chance to explore my cultural roots until I got to this campus.
I'm Joanna. I'm the Vice President of SAS, which is the Student Alliance for Sexual Diversity. And basically, we're the activism queer group on campus. We go lobbying. Last year we went to the state legislature, lobbied for a couple different bills. I don't know. John's also the president, so he's kind of dual repping, so he's gonna help me out now. I don't know. Like we have bi-weekly meetings, and as Sunny said, it's important to identify like who's a part of your minority, especially in the queer community, because you can't necessarily look at somebody and say, oh he's gay, she's gay, whatever.
Well, she can.
I can, but I mean you can look at me and do that. So since we're an invisible minority, it's very important to centralize and bring your people together and really work as a group, because I mean, as you all know, you can't do it alone. So how is my organization impacted? I don't know. I don't think I ever realized how much diversity there was within the queer minority, because now we have something like 5 queer groups on campus that focus on different issues. And there's a lot of conflict and tumult within the queer movement, which is very difficult, especially when you're fighting for different types of equality or what have you, because there's queer groups that don't even want like marriage equality, that kind of equity and stuff, because they don't believe in the system. We had a speaker come and speak on that a couple weeks ago. That was interesting, especially from my perspective. So that was interesting for me to see all the different types of diversity within a diverse group. So how does my organization attempt to change the perception of diversity on campus? I think, I don't know, we try to fight for visibility, basically, and awareness, because from your mainstream culture, I don't know, we kind of get forgotten because we are an invisible minority.
I'm John. I'm president of SAST. I'm also president of Icebreakers. And Icebreakers is a queer, a student-led support group for those in the closet or questioning their sexuality, or students who don't want an activist environment and then just want a sense of community. Usually we have weekly meetings for students. It's all private, confidential, and we're not associated with CAPS or the chaplaincy. And I started that last year. I'm also president of SAST. Icebreakers is mainly, we don't really do a lot of events. We go off campus occasionally to Pride at Richmond, and we go out to dinner a lot, because I like going out to dinner. And it's a nice way to get food, and use university money to feed. Yeah. So that's really what Icebreakers does. I'm also president of SAST, and that's an organization actually I started my freshman year when I was like one of 3 out gay kids on campus. And you're seeing the other one here. So that was sort of and we do a lot of stuff. I'm sure like a lot of people have seen what we've done in October. Like we get the door in the forum. We've held protests last year that got in the Collegium. We usually hold campus education events. We do speakers.
We get a lot of emails from prospective students.
Yeah.
I actually just got one the other day.
Yeah, we do emailing. We go to campus visits. We just do a lot of stuff on campus and off. This month is Queerver for October, because we have over 20 events this month already. Yeah, this month. And then April's our other busy month for Gapril, when it's our like Gay Pride month. So that's sort of everything that we do. And we really like to have fun with names, just to make everyone laugh. And it makes good advertising. Like this weekend, we put on live homosexual acts in the pier. And I'm not going to say what it is, but you have to come and see. The catchphrase that it's more homo, more acts, and more pier, so it should be fun and interesting. But yeah, that's about it.
Thank you. We're going to go into